Thank you for joining us today at Miniature Wargaming Labs. Today we'll be looking at Warlord Games Female Survivors for their Project Z game, though I intend on using these for any number of zombie apocalyptic games or just skirmish games in general. So for $32 you get 10 models, so easily $3.20 a model, which is a good price for hard plastic on the sprue with weapons left over, customizability, a little kit bashing potential. What do we have here? So we have the usual what Warlord imagines passes for instructions to assemble your models. Get 2 frames here, bases attached, and the cards that go with them, because the female survivors don't come in the base starting set. But I can tell off right from the beginning, saw her in the artwork, that's the one I want. Yeah. Pack in the Uzi there. Cool. Yeah, that's the one I'm going for. Alright, let's get these together and see what they look like. So we have our models assembled now. And out of the 10 models, I have to say out of the Project Z line, besides the Special Ops guys, because of their interchangeability, which make them cool, this is probably my favorite set. And that is just some of the character of the models. Now you've got people with bows, various weapons. I love the little girl. This is my favorite model out of the set. Little girl with helmet and a little Uzi there. I love that. It's hilarious. Favorite model. Alright, so let's look at the frames here. So when I was done, still got a bunch of leftover AK-74s, M16s, AR-15s, however you want to call them, double barrel shotguns, RPG-7s, Uzis, some more AKs. Yep, a lot of spare weapons. Oh, pistols. Got a bunch of little pistols there. So a bunch of spare weapons here that I'm going to use in other model ranges there. But that brings the pack part. Why do they give you so many weapons? Because they expect you that the myth that you can alter these things and swap out some of the weapons. Some of those would be kind of difficult, especially with the heavier model, but I think doable. Now I should say the instructions for this set, let me grab them, just as bad as you would expect from any Warlord games. You know, they don't give you part numbers. I learned this in the first ones through, that you gotta kind of really pay attention to what you see here, what you assemble, because all weapon options aren't usable on all models. But you know, with the spare bits, we can take some of these and try to convert some of the weapons. Because the idea is, I believe you have like a hand-to-hand options and an armed options, but the instructions don't reflect that. So, for example, this survivor only shows hand-to-hand options. I believe some of the other arm options on there that aren't in the instructions would actually fit this model, but that requires you to go play and explore, which can be kind of time-consuming on this set. So that brings up the value of this set. You probably get 2 boxes, that way you can equip these people with hand-to-hand weapons. Kind of if you're doing like Last Days or Drug War Z, because I play other zombie-based games, and then buy a second set to equip them with some of the range weapon options. But let's see how these models do when compared to some of my existing range, which they'll have to be integrated into.